Be yourself, the absolute condition for health and happiness. 1. The root of happiness. Becoming your authentic self. Happiness is not an external achievement. It is an inner state of peace, found only when one becomes their true self. Those who live authentically affirm and love themselves, remaining resilient, regardless of circumstances. In contrast, those who imitate others or live within social molds are fragile, their happiness fluctuating with their environment. A healthy mind belongs to those who embrace their unique life, while a sick mind belongs to those who lose their identity in the shadow of others. 2. The divine order of diversity. Everything in creation exists according to its kind. Just as a lion does not envy a rabbit, humans must embrace their inherent nature. We are not products of accidental evolution, but intentional beings with unique strengths, whether in business, art, or service. Happiness is sabotaged by comparison. A sparrow is happy as a sparrow. It becomes miserable only when it tries to mimic an eagle. True health comes from an introvert or extrovert living according to their nature. When each individual fulfills their unique role like different parts of one body, the entire community becomes healthy and vibrant. 3. The necessity of absolute moral values. While we must celebrate diversity, we must also uphold a universal human nature. Being different is not an excuse to ignore moral laws. All humans, created in the image of God, are bound by absolute virtues: honesty, justice, integrity, and love. We must reject the radical relativism of our time, which fails to distinguish right from wrong in the name of pluralism. Without these absolute moral fences, individual happiness loses its foundation and society collapses. Children must be taught that true freedom is not the indulgence of every desire, but living according to the truth. 4. Distinguishing the absolute from the relative. A core principle of happiness is distinguishing between absolute norms and relative differences. We must resist the pressure to force everyone into a uniform mold based on wealth or grades. These are relative matters, not absolute values. A lack of financial talent is a difference, not a moral failure. However, a lack of integrity is a violation of the absolute. We must be lenient toward relative differences, while being firm regarding character. By encouraging children to find their own paths in relative matters while obeying absolute moral laws, we help them discover their true identity. 5. Conclusion. The path to true life. True freedom is found by denying the selfish ego to discover the authentic self within the framework of truth. Happiness belongs to those who follow the moral law, while nurturing their unique identity. When you love yourself and fulfill your specific role with honesty, you bring happiness to yourself and the world. This is the ultimate condition for a healthy, meaningful life.